healers are called by their ancestors that they know. I know who called me. I've seen some of them before. Because now ancestors are people that have passed away. So they called me and I know them. So who calls pastors is God. And I don't know God. And they don't know God. I don't think they know. It has to be a matter of someone that is, you've seen them or you've spoken to them. Then you know He's there. God is there. I know that.
No, you see them in the spiritual realm.
I see them in the
same way that Christians and pastors, real pastors that don't go to Sangoma, they see God in the spiritual realm.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. They see idols. I see God and they see God. I do not see God.
Like, so, okay, no, because obviously no one can see God's face, but the presence is felt. Like, you know who calls them as well.
Exactly.
But not the ones that come to Sangoma.
Okay, but the ones that come to Sangoma are also pastors.
Fake pastors.
Okay. Let's put it like that. Yeah. Fake pastors. Let's put it like that.
Yeah. So okay, well, I'm really honestly interested in this because if you're someone that knows me, you know that I've experienced church hurt. You know, I've not been to church now in 5 years. I'm in a process of looking for a church, but I just see one more. So I think I'm gonna just wait a little bit to see if I can get that particular one. If not, then I'll just have to see that. But I still believe in God. I am a Christian through and through, right? However, I have lost belief in the whole church setup because we have so many pastors now that actually go to Sangoma. Some will even travel out of the country to go to Sangoma to get hours to get us. So now I just want you to go ahead and start off to say, okay, this is the process. What is the process that happens when a person wants to be a big pastor that is going to now get people to the church and obviously get?
Okay, what we do is people have churches. So when people have churches, they rely, most of them, actually they're not working, they're not doing anything, so they rely on the church for them to live. That's the first. You cannot run away from that. This church is their source of income. So they need to get paid for their time that they spend in the pulpit. I'm going to say it again. They need to get paid for the time that they spend staying in the pulpit because they spend their time there preaching. Right. So, coming back to this. So the church is not growing. There's a very small number of people at church and the money they donate in Klebatu, it does not even vibrate. So, then the fake pastor or the pastor decides that I need to grow the church.
Wait, I'm just gonna ask maybe not to, I know it's fake pastor, but maybe let's say pastors in Muthi.
Pastors who uses Muthi.
Or pastor in Muthi, like obviously.
Okay, yes.
Okay,
the pastors in Muthi. Yeah, let's use that bit.
Okay.
So the pastors in
Muthi pastor. Yeah, because anyway, this pastor comes from the Muthi.
Pastor in Muthi.
Okay, pastor in Muthi.
Yes, that's the word we're inventing.
Yeah, we're inventing.
Yes, and it's got a trend, I know.
It is. Pastor in Muthi.
Yes. So the pastor in Muthi comes to Gogo Manzini. Gogo Manzini, the church is not growing. I've got only a few people. Then Gogo Manzini conducts a consultation with the pastor. And then we check as to why are people not coming to church? What is happening? Maybe there's something wrong with the pastor. Spiritually. That needs to be cleansed or fixed. We're not talking about God now. Now we're talking in mind. So we consulted the pastor, we find what's wrong with the pastor, and then we fix what is wrong with the pastor.
For example, what would you say maybe why?
Maybe we have dark omens, dark spirits, bad aura, vibration is low and things like that. So then after the consultation, then we get started with the cleansing. That is what we do to everyone actually that comes for the ritual. Step one is consulting, then we cleanse. And then there's a lot of cleansing, there's a lot of incision, cutting in. Then now we are putting in the powers in you. And then now we are putting all the things that you want in you. We're putting protection in you. Because now the reason we put protection in you is because we know that when you start having money, you always have enemies or you always have people that wants what. That happens even when you're a pastor. Then we give you something that we call the crowd cooler. So the crowd cooler now you are going to use in the church that is going to draw the people. For example, we bury a pig in the church. It's alive. We buy it live, the pastor. And then there is a herd that we do, and then they come in a ball form, and then it's a necklace, and then we hang it on the pig. Right here. It's alive. And then on the right here, on the right ear of the pig, now the pastor is going to talk. Remember, the ritual of incision has already been done. So you have the power of doing as I say. Then, once that is done, they have that in a mode of that form. Then there's a needle. And then the head. So you take the head, there's a needle, you pinch your tongue, and then you take one ball on those heads, small ball, and then you take one and then you eat it. Then you eat it, remember you first pinched it, and then it goes in your tongue. Now the do as I say power gets activated. Then on the right ear of the pig, you don't talk to the pig. You will say, why are we burying you here? We're burying you here because we want you to keep us people in numbers. We're burying you here because we want you to produce this. Everything beautiful. That's on the right arm. So remember, the first mojo bag comes in red, in white. That's for the beauty of everything. So the pig, then now before it dies, it needs to know what it is supposed to do. And then you go on the left ear now. In the very same left ear, on the left ear, sorry, that mojo bag is red. It's got a needle and it's got other material. For the bed, red station. Yes, red station. White station. Then you take the needle. Actually, you've spoken on the right eye. For the on the right ear, I'm sorry, for Owami to come to church.
On the talking to the people.
Yes. Now, again, we've done the necklace. I just want you to understand. When we've done the necklace, we take the ear now, the right one. You speak the good from the white mojo bag that we are going to do. You're going to have it. And then the red one is for the bad. Now, when you take the needle again, you pinch it and you eat that. And then you talk on the red, on the ear now, the left one. Everyone that has done anything bad to me, or everyone that wants to do something bad in this church, angangeni. So that the pig has got the power and the ability to draw people and to protect the church. Right. Then it's two. And then we do it, we dig a hole, like a grave, and then we put the pig alive. When we put the pig alive, the face of the pig is facing the door entry.
So it's facing the door and not the gate?
No, we're doing it inside a yard, right? In the yard. So the door of the church, the main entrance, not at the gate.
So the faces
the door where people will you will actually pass the door. Yes.
So it's facing that direction you guys are.
Yes. So when you come in, the spirit now, it gets in you. When you go to the church, inside there, you are going to pray. I'm sure the pastor is looking on the ear.
Now they are very easy.
Exactly.
So when you give money senselessly, no matter what happens, even if you don't have a rent, your last man will come to
You will donate. And now, this thing, it has the power of attracting people, but you are there not really for the will of God, but you've been attracted by the spirits of the pig. And remember, the herbs that we put here, those are also spirits from all over the water of life that now gives the pig the ability or the power to grow alive. There's a Manzini, and then the church becomes big, and then the pastor is obviously spoken that he wants the beamers outside, he wants all those things outside. Rich people must come to it. This and this and this and that. And then that we do. Secondly, now we're talking about the powers.
What I want to find out is, can I take the chicken?
No, No, not on the.
Always just be a pig.
It's a pig. That ritual is also a pig. I'm gonna come again to the chicken one. There's also a chicken one. Thanks for asking that. Yes. So this one is particularly the biggest crowd puller that a church or a school or a hospital can have. So you have those, and then they come. So okay, before we come to the powers, the chicken. There's a chicken ritual also that we do. We buy a chicken and then we bring it to them. We do the chicken, we slaughter it. When we slaughter the chicken, we cook it. So before we cook it, it's corn.
What? Oh, this thing I've seen in the Nigerian Africa is wherein like they throw down corn and then they're like eat, and whatever amount of corn if the chicken eats is the number of years that you're gonna live. Is that how it works?
I work with the Nigerian style. Remember, I go to Nigeria every year. So I've got a home in Nigeria for where I get my herbs. I travel for herbs, I travel for these things, I travel for teachings to learn. So you're speaking good sense. We only do that in Nigeria, but we bring it to South Africa. I'm a South African.
Okay.
Yes, God brought me in South Africa to go to Nigeria to bring these things.
Bring chicken.
Yeah, so the corns, there's Muthi in the corns as well. So there's a ritual that is performed in the corns. Now, you give the chicken a certain time.
So the chicken, who comes with the chicken?
With the owner, the person, the pastor.
So can it be any chicken or should it be the traditional chicken?
No, it's a traditional chicken in Umlekwa. The ones from home, what's the makai? Yes, not the ones that you buy.
Okay.
And then it must be red in color.
Should it be fully red or it should have part of red?
Yeah, then it should be red, but there's part of black was there and there. Yes, but then it must be red. And then if you are a woman, you do a cock, which should be a man.
Yeah.
And then if you're a woman, you do a hen.
Oh, if
and
you're a man, you
yes, it's vice versa.
Vice versa, okay.
Exactly. And then we take the it's a 5 minutes ritual, right? So we take the corns as many as possible, but we count them. It's okay, oh, there's 100. So in the second of 5 minutes, that is what you are going to pick. Then that means uzopila, or you're going to live the number of years that
the chicken eats.
The number of corns that the chicken picks up there, those are the number of years that you are going to live.
So what happens if the moment you put the chicken down, it eats once and it sits down?
And then you're done. And then you're done. Because that needs to be put. And remember, in most cases, they will not tell you.
But then, can you be able, like, let's say you, as a Sangoma, like, you see that the chicken only ate one. Are you gonna continue the ritual with this chicken? Or you can actually say, no, let's stop the chicken, or rather, if the ritual is started, it must be finished.
Yeah, I really don't know on that case, because now, Mina personally, I don't perform that one.
Okay.
Yes, Mina personally, I don't perform that one of chickens.
Okay.
I know, I think it's too risky. I'm all about people living good life. I'm all about people extending. But those things are happening there. I know they do, and some pastors they go for them because those chickens they eat. They can't eat one. They can say maybe 20. They can take maybe 10. Then if the 10 has to leave, you don't know. And I do not want to know that someone is going to die when because of me. So Mina, emphatically, I'm gonna speak about the chicken one, the pig one. Yes. Exactly. And then when we have buried that, now we are going to kill powers. To kill. Powers to speak power. Powers to make things happen as you say at the time that you have performed the ritual. Remember, when you go to church on a Saturday night, there's a ritual as a pastor you're going to be performing. And then number 2, there's things that you are going to do before you get to church. Rituals. Then you need to perform so that when you get to church, unamanda, there's power when you get in, people feel the presence of God.
The presence of God.
The presence of God according to people.
Like,
yes, this is a marketing strategy. Exactly. So when you inside the church, now they feel this. So when they feel the presence, now they don't know what is going on. They think Pastor Manzini is powerful. When she got in, I felt it.
Yeah.
Now, the person that felt that is going to go to the township boss and say to everybody, Muthi, yo, when I go there, you must go, Mamku. And then you find everyone in that family attends that church. One person started. It's because of the power that they felt.
Yeah.
So the do as I say is when we want you to do it now, and then you say fire or fall, and then you see people fall in the church. There's actually nothing happening. There's actually nothing coming out of those people. There's actually nothing. It's just magic. I can say them falling, feeling therapy, wake up and feel better. Right? That's power. Now, the healing power now, you also do a certain ritual. You are able to heal. Now you are a Sangoma hidden in a pastor's body. Now, because Nina, I give you all those things from the church. I give you all those oils. You hear what Pastor Mama is selling oils and the oils are good. The oils are from the oils are from me. I gave you the oils because I know how to do oils. I can do oils of all kinds. Oils are done with herbs. Oil, base oil. And then you see then the oil, then all the herbs must say what the oil. So they will all include it. Because the church is not right. That oil, even if you can see, is like I say exactly. So people will go to church to buy rather than listening to the word of the Lord. So that is what the ritual was done for. It was structured like that. And then it's a little bit cool. It's big.
But now what I want to find out is that why specifically a pig? Why not a cow?
A pig has got a lot of attraction powers. If you go on Google and you find a pig has a lot of attracting powers. Pig is medicine on its own. That is why you find in some other churches they will say don't eat a pig. Because they know that these things that they call you with or to the church is the pig.
So us that eat pigs, I will say.
Why wouldn't you eat a pig? Why would someone say people must not eat a pig because a pig is demonic? Which pig was demonic? That pig that they were talking about in the Bible. I don't read the Bible, but I heard that they say there was a pig that was in trouble. So that pig died a long time ago. So why would you not want to eat a Russian? Russian is so nice, but yo. Why? Who wouldn't want to eat breakfast with bacon? Because my pastor said, and they eat. They eat that.
That there's also a disclaimer that says that remember everything that only applies to pastors in Muthi. If you are
not every pastor,
you do things your own way.
Yeah, I don't.
The topic is simply solely focused on pastors who use Muthi.
And I'm very grateful that you just mentioned that. I don't want, there's pastors that are papa on social media. Those pastors that wants to go on social media. They would go around saying Gogo Manzini said, and they would think Muthi, Mina, I would have time to now go back and do a video and say, hey Pastor Mang, don't do that to me. Mina, I will lawyer you. So that's why we made it clear, Muthi, it's not for everyone. So if I didn't mention your name here and you know that you're not doing that, stay out of it. Because you attack me, I do not have time to attack people on social media. I've got a move again. It's right here. It's right here. So we're not talking about every pastor, but we're talking about pastors that is. We're educating people what other pastors do. Because they do. So if the shoes fit you, Cinderella, you're doing it.
We're 80-50. Okay. So now, I just want to find out. This is, this person now, they have
One in the main.
Nahana.
There can be 7 doors, but they
How
must
do
be
you call
main.
it there?
So if you can't
Yeah.
do it in the doors like a big church, you build inside the church.
Like the church itself.
Yes, the church itself,
Yeah.
right, the machine, and then we do it in the center of the church. But when you move, you report there. You slaughter a chicken, and then you pour the blood of the chicken there where you digged, and then you report, Muthi, I am now moving. You have worked. You're talking to the people. You have worked. I've expanded. I got a bigger place now in center. I'm going there.
So does the spirit of that pig now follow you to say
Exactly. Just like a dead person. When a person passes away here, take the spirit of that person, simcha put man we are special. We are in Moshab. The spirit goes to the mortuary. When in the mortuary, Abatabadala, they come and perform some, they talk. Now you are going home. And then all the way they go with you and they tell you that you are now in your place of praying now what you're about. So with the same ritual, that is how we go. So a lot of churches are spending gold. And I do not blame them. You cannot preach for 8 people. Who wants to preach for 8 people?
But why are you preaching? If it's not
You are
because
preaching
it's not
because
for
no, there's not. Yeah. You are preaching because you know the word of the Lord or the word of God. People want the word of God. People want the word of God. Why are you preaching? You cannot wait to be called to preach.
You should.
Yeah.
Some of us must wait.
Mama, do I
You know,
need to
because now we're having these people that are fake, and it's a problem.
Sangoma must go for initiation as well. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, but we
Right.
also have fake
But
Sangomas
they cricket
that
for one.
They say
They
they
cricket.
initiation, but they never did. You know, we also have the fake Sangomas that others, the Gobela that is actually initiating, we say fake
But
Gobela.
you